Hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Black Mesa. In the last episode, we began to fight our way across territory that used to belong to the Black Mesa Research Facility up above ground for, I guess, various experiments involving vehicles in particular, or things that they couldn't do in the main research facility.
Power 90%.
And it hasn't been easy. This area is held by the military. They are not letting us get across this very easily. We haven't actually fought too many alien groups yet, which makes me think that the invasion from the aliens isn't actually as strong as I originally had thought it was going to be, or is, for that matter. We've eliminated a helicopter, a rather nasty one, and our first tank. And I don't think we're done with that yet either. We've killed quite a few Marines on the way here, too. If only they hadn't just decided to eliminate us, we could have teamed up together. Oh well. Anyway, let's pick up where we left off. Beautiful scenery out here. That wasn't so bad. Man, you would have thought after the second one of those, or even... Oh, we can't go back for the other rockets. Oh well. You would have thought after the first one of those, with Gordon running back behind this vehicle, and if you saw your rocket not destroy even harm this vehicle, that you'd probably want to begin moving your vehicle behind some cover. Is there anything in here that isn't just a health pack? No, just some health packs. We should make the tanks out of whatever this is made of, because that just hits like a champ. Rockets! Is that it? How did it get past? Oh, must have inched its way through. Over there. That was a bit too easy. No.
Watch out, guys!
I am technically hit, but it wasn't for much damage.
Everybody get down!
Oh! Oh! There's some guy with the shotgun, though, I think, up ahead. I don't think that probably got him. Oh, maybe it did. They were also just running around out here, so I doubt there's any mines, but we should be a little careful. Stick to the high ground. Oh, it's really hard to see them. Actually, that's a bad weapon to use. They can shoot it down. Man, nice. They're using that cover very well. That was a fun little fight. Didn't do that poorly in it either. That's cause for celebration. Let's grab those battery packs now.
Power 85%. Power level is 100%.
It's like a makeshift camp. I see the beds here in the shade. Or, what would it be called? Triage? Trying to heal the wounded out here, patch them back up, get them back in the fight, I suppose. If they've established that, either means that they were expecting to win against me right here, or the aliens are actually proving to be a little more difficult than the military originally thought. I don't trust exploding barrels. Well, looks like they've been killing them. Some dead Vortigaunts there. Take all the grenades we can carry from that, which is all of them. Oh. Man, I don't feel bad about killing these guys. Not one bit. They are just slaughtering all the security. Again, they were told no one finds out what went on down here, is my guess, which is why they're doing what they're doing. How do we open the door? Oh, it's just, is this? What the heck? What threw that around? They must be extraordinarily desperate if they're gonna fly a jet that low to the ground to chase that alien vessel. Occurs to me that the mines must have already been here. Unless the military always was out here, maybe doing drills or tests or having some sort of combat against released aliens, because there wouldn't have been time to deploy the mines down around this area. Right? It's been like two days? Maybe? It's been 2 days, maybe. Since all this started. Look at all the smoke. Man, I've got good aim today. At least for those. Nice. High security storage facility. You have to go around it. There was no sign for mines out here, but we should still be careful. Could have gone that way. I don't trust myself to not run through that mine. Let's see how lucky we can get with one of these. Oh, ow. That was kind of lucky. Come here, you. Really? Really? It's on the beam? Let's go back for that battery pack. We can just leave it there if we need it.
Power level is 100%.
In the base Half-Life game, the thing which happens here doesn't happen here, if I remember correctly. It's a bit more humorous here. I like the first one a little bit better with what I think we'll see. If I remember correctly. Oh, no, you know what? No, I don't. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to be mysterious, and there's no reason to do that.
Somebody help me.
In the first game, no scientist runs out there to help the guard. The guy just dies out there and there is no health pack near him either. He just dies. And if you run out to help him, is when the guy up there decides to just kill you. I am miserable at using grenades to throw into those because I can't tell where the grenade's gonna go. So I'm gonna use rockets whenever we get a chance. Oh, I guess the scientist was sitting out here with some weaponry, a health pack, some sodas, a little bit of food. That was it. Guess he's just gonna try to wait out the battle. We know from Half-Life 2 that doesn't work out very well. I think shortly after we beat this game is when the Combine attacked with their carbines. That's a lot of mines. You know what would be really handy to do with a lot of mines so I don't use all the ammunition? Grenades, but also we can do a trick that dog taught us in Half-Life 2. Kinda. Possible that you can bounce it right back at yourself and catch it. If I was better at this, or braver. Both. Definitely both. Guess we won't try to, well, I know if I don't destroy every single one of them. Wow. Okay, we should at least destroy a side to make this easier for me. Okay, can I change the coloring of this? Where's my crosshairs? Where's the crosshairs? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to change the color of them probably, am I? Okay, forget it. Let's roll a grenade. That was interesting. Wonder how that worked. I guess the grenade hit a mine. The grenade did not blow up. It got bounced back and blew up more mines. Interesting. Let's do one more grenade here. Gonna get me killed with grenades. Still not all of them. But enough of them. These are tripwires, some more ammunition, a creepy door that's shut behind us. Was there anyone out there? I don't trust that. Woo! I don't trust this one either. There's no way that worked. Oh, made it in. But I didn't see any guts. I'm probably not going to get a better throw than that either, so I guess there's nothing in there. That's kind of neat that we were able to kill that guy from down here. Hopefully that makes it easier for us in the future, because I think he would have fired at us had we tried doing what we're about to do. In this game, they're snipers with a laser sight and a sniper rifle. In the base game, they actually are armed with some sort of slow-firing cannon that does good damage and can hit you multiple times before you're aware that they're there, and they have no laser sight. I prefer the first game's version of them, but these ones is more understandable. Gives the player more of a chance at getting away from them. You know, it occurred to me, you have less ammunition for all the weapons in this game except for the rocket. I think you only had 5 rockets total in the first Half-Life game. That's where we're going.
You're heading for the Lambda Complex, aren't you? I was heading there myself until I wound up here and, well, I simply lost my nerve. Take one look through that door and you'll see what I mean. I'm going to wait out the catastrophe in here. If you intend to go on, then I beg of you, for all our sake, proceed with extreme caution.
Never really understood why he says for all our sake. I guess it's because he's expecting us to make it to the Lambda Complex to save everyone. But in particular, this area is filled to the brim with explosives and has trip mines everywhere. Setting off a single explosive sets off a chain reaction in this place that detonates the entire facility. So we can't hit a single thing here. I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather get hit by a headcrab multiple times than risk shooting and missing and hitting anything else in this hallway. Can't let sparks hit that. That's the end of you there. But we do have to. We don't want a headcrab leaping across one of these and setting the place off. So we got to be really careful. If we can see the headcrabs first, would be handy. You know, I don't know if it's safe to hit this button. If there's a tripwire set to trigger when this opens, which is to say that it's on it, that detonates the whole facility. So we're going to leap across this instead. In the base game, there were missiles and rockets stored here, too. Which would explain why the whole place would just destruct the moment you touched any of these. I'll explain why I shot that one in a bit. If we can do this crazy jump. Far less headcrabs in here than I remember there being. Thought there were a lot more than that. We are actually trying to get to an elevator. There. That is what we want. We need to raise that elevator. Actually, we need to raise this elevator up, though, to reach it. If we had left that crate intact and raised it, it would trigger this laser and thus end our run. Oh, I'm gonna want those. Probably a bit more realistic. Although, to be fair, we won't be using this weapon very often. This is the gun that, obviously, these guys have been using on us, so we haven't seen very many of them at this point. It fires hornets, which will kind of arc in flight and seek out enemies if they can. Though they can't turn... the hornets aren't like our hornets here, where they seem to chase you everywhere and do a really good job at it. They're faster, and they can't arc as quickly. They can't stop in midair, they can't hover, and they'll fade after a few seconds. I won't use the weapon very often, only when there's corners or turned areas I'm trying to fire around.
Get these guys off me!
Thanks. I thought my ass was cooked. Don't take this the wrong way, buddy, but you're the best thing I've seen all day.
Sure. You coming or you staying? Come on.
Don't worry, sir. I'll keep you covered.
Good. He's got a magnum, which would be nice to have. But we, as usual, we won't take him with us very far, because I don't want him dying. And if there were some enemies here, there's luckily others here too. Okay, this area.
Earth to Dr. Freeman.
How do you...
Me
Yeah.
and a buddy of mine were looking for some kind of weapons lockup around here. Well, at least till we got ambushed. With any luck, we're close to it.
Okay. Keep our eye open for it. I actually know where it's located. Let's leave you here, though, to be safe, because I don't want you dying.
All right, I'll stay here.
Watch your head, Doc.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, good. That still worked. That's a hint as to what type of weapon we should have out if I ever see that type of ammunition. Yep, that's why. Oh, looks like they arc a bit better. Forgot to mention, it also generates these creatures. So you can keep firing. Never runs out of ammo. Perfect for a situation like this, where I have a hill I can fire from behind. Got scared me. Maybe you detected it, but I tried firing a rocket this way first. It shot the rocket down, and then that injured us. I can't say I find that very enjoyable to have discovered that after dying there a few times and wondering what on earth was going on that was taking massive damage for some reason when I thought it was behind cover. It's because the thing automatically tracks and destroys your rockets. Pretty effective countermeasure. Let's go get the guy and bring him up here, but we'll leave him up here at the moment.
Hey, did you hear something? Don't worry, sir. I'll keep you covered.
God damn.
Yeah, I handled it. Don't worry about it. Let's see.
Move it!
Don't forget to reload.
This way, this way.
I'll secure this area.
Power 35%. Power 50%.
Yeah, good. Stay there. Watch that door. Watch the door. Don't look this way. Look this way. Look at me. Good. Stay looking that way. Stay looking that way. Okay, good. If a Marine comes out of that door, because I suspect there's some inside this building, I want him being able to blast them, or at least have a chance to do so. Medium security storage facility. Okay. Maybe there's like pool noodles with flotation devices in there instead of high explosives. They're medium explosives.
Ammunition depleted.
Fun little story for you guys, really quick. So this is obviously based on the Half-Life video game. And there was a game that was out a long time ago for Half-Life, a multiplayer mod, called Team Fortress. I've heard there's a game called TF2, and I've played that game, actually, so I shouldn't say I've heard there's a game. Which, in my opinion, is phenomenal, but not as good as Team Fortress, which I liked more. Team Fortress had grenades in it. And one time, an enemy sniper on the other side of our base was killing anyone, who was on top of our base in 2 Fort, was shooting anyone who walked out of it. Really good position. Really hard to get him. I was a soldier. I run out of the base. Had a door like this. I run out of the base, and I immediately hugged the wall, because I knew he was up there. So I'm hugging the wall, and I get over to the corner, which is where he is. I prime my grenade. I count 2. Look down, jump and fire my rocket, which sends me up. Just at the height of the jump, I throw the grenade right in his face. I see him, as I go back down, going like this. Because he couldn't get out of zoom mode quick enough. He kept panicking, and it killed him. And he told me that was the most hilarious thing that he's ever seen happen to himself. And he said, GG, indeed, sir. This was also the first map. There was a game called... Actually, I don't know what it was called. But you had a group of military and a group of snipers. And the military had to guard the president to the van. And the very first time I played it was the very first time I ever saw a rocket jump. Because there were 3 soldiers that ran to this building and rocket jumped to get to the top of it. I immediately asked what on earth that was and how do I do it. Long time ago now. Oh, you're kidding me. Right, Tim. Remember, you didn't actually kill him.
Okay, go!
We're hurt. Oh, man. I'm guessing his friend didn't make it. Let's go get him in here. It's probably safer now inside than it is out there. Out here. One shield left. Good for the Marines, whittling us down like that.
Okay, let's go for it.
Unlike guarding Alex in Half-Life 2, the security guards in this game are very vulnerable. They don't have a girl plot armor to save them. Though Alex, I think, could die if you just let her tank everything for you. Let's see if you recognize the guy in here. You recognize this guy, sir? No.
Sorry, Freeman.
It's alright, man. What do you... Oh. This way, sir.
What a nightmare. I'd like to get my hands on the guy responsible for this mess. If there's a... Freeze!
Whoa, whoa, hold your fire! Jackson? Good God, man, how many lives do you have?
None if it wasn't for my new buddy here.
Hey, buzz us in, will you? Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Holy shit. Not bad, huh? Not bad. You hit the mother load. What can I say? I got expensive taste. Well, damned if I'm not glad to see a familiar face. What say you, me, and the doc here grab what we can and get the hell out of Dodge? We should probably wait a while. Let things die down a bit. Well, I guess I'll take a load off.
Cool. I saved the game because I couldn't remember. It was the first game, not this one, where you could bring a guard here, and he might open the door, run in, and then shut the door on you, and you, by just complete accident, and then you wouldn't be able to get any of the equipment in here. But that was a different game. Well, don't mind if I do. We've been pretty good on the ammo, so we shouldn't actually need very much of this. Though we will probably need... Oh, wow! We full of Magnum rounds? Should reload this gun. This is probably one of the only places where I'm going to reload my weapons if they're low on ammo. Because we can pretend that there's plenty of magazines and what have you here. So we might as well go ahead and do that. We can just pretend that we grabbed a new magazine. I think that's everything. Oh, nice. Some grenades for our machine gun. Love those things. Tons of rockets. We don't need any of them. Grab more laser tripwires. Some satchel charges. Plenty of grenades here. Nice. And looks like we'll be able to get our energy back up to a respectable level. Which is... which is 100%, but this is going to have to do with slightly less than respectable. Since we did rather take a pounding fighting those Marines. Okay, that's 2 shield chargers totally drained. Oh, you know, I wonder if you're not allowed to proceed if you didn't save them. In the base game, there was no way out here from that room. That was entirely optional. You could totally never get any of the ammunition in there. I guess that's how you normally do it. You shoot that, I suppose. In the first game as well, when you took the elevator down from the high security state facility, and after you walked into the area that you saw me in with that slope right over there, I believe the facility you were in, if I remember correctly, was detonated, and it goes off and rubble falls down behind you, sealing you away from being able to go back and take the elevator back up again. If for some reason you had wanted to do that. I always approve of the chair in the storage room, having done that many times myself. Wow. One of our grenades hit one of them, because one of those only took one is today's word, special word. Only one magnum round, or a revolver round to down him. Oh, poor guy. Man. Probably shouldn't have been working at this job. It was too risky for his management levels. How do we do this? They're still in there. They're not happy anymore. I don't think we're going to be able to really fall down without taking some damage. So let's go down this way. It's occupied. It's occupied. Oh, that hurt. Faster than me on the draw. Good for him. Down there that I see that makes it worth going down. It's the flaming wreckage. Let's go up this way instead.
75%.
Gordon Freeman, the tightrope walker. We need up here, though, in the end. This area reminds me of the final areas in Half-Life 2. You know, I really liked the urban warfare in that game. It felt different from most of the other games I had played at the time. And I liked some of the situations they threw you in, dealing with the Combine and Strider. Well, Strider's a part of the Combine. But I really liked that game. The series, actually. It's a shame that it will never be continued. Ho ho! If you don't destroy the helicopter, it circles around again, I believe, to drop more troops off. And I wanted it gone anyway. Those things can also drop bombs on you. Yeah, look at everything only we did to all these enemies without any assistance. We are amazing. Oh, there's a bit of the helicopter still left. I think this is where we need to go. So we need to get through this door, but I don't see a way to open it here. If it's red, you can't interact with it. I knew he was going to do that, but I felt like it was a little cheaty if I had the rocket launcher out to expect him to materialize. Nice. All right. Why don't... Oh, I'm not allowed to shut this? Okay. I'm going to guess that there's an ambush on the way. Make it so that it won't be easy. Ah, if they want to attack me. That looks like exactly what we need. Thankfully, these sandbags can take those hits. That's a rocket that's trying to hit me. That's right outside this and hasn't detonated. That's what that is. That's what that glowing thing is. That's a rocket. That's a rocket. That's what rockets look like. That's what rockets do. See the rocket? I'm a little worried about that. It looks like it's designed to just come right at me. Let's hope it doesn't just change arc and flight to do so. Can we get a good look at it up here? Oh, only the enemy bullets can destroy rockets? Alright then. don't know why I tried to use this thing. It's an awful gun for this area. You just take all the hits. A heads up everyone that this is where my memory begins to get really fuzzy.
I'm hit!
It's always cool when I do it. Jumping over something while firing a double shot. It's wonderful. Alright, there's something I think they did also, I guess they don't really explain very well what you're supposed to do here in Black Mesa, and they didn't do a good job explaining it in the first Half-Life either. But there's something new in this room, and it's that. This. And you might look at it and think it's just a piece of the terrain, and there's nothing really important about it, and you couldn't be, that's so incorrect. And it's our only way to make any progress in the game. This is a lift of sorts. It will shoot us up. See? Uh-oh. Let's get to cover. Just in case they drop some Marines. And it looks like indeed there is a war up here. Though I have no idea how the Marines are going to claim victory over these things. The best thing you can do is you can't even hold effectively here because there's no front line. There's no safe place. The enemies could just materialize out of nothing.
90%.
And you can't defeat their general or generals, their commanders. You can't hit their HQ because you can't get to it. You don't even know where it is. But on that note, you can't just let them run rampant either. So you just got to put them down wherever they show up and hope that. Eventually, they run out of units. Let's go back and explore more of that second floor that we didn't fully search. Ugh. Oh, poor guy. Oh, that sucks. What an awful way to die. I don't trust the vehicle. I'd rather go up the stairs. Although we did see a bunch of zombified Marines, so that's a hint that there probably isn't more Marines up here. I like to stay outside of that in case the military shows up with a helicopter. See, I don't see any reason to go back down that ramp, and I don't see anything over there either. Okay. Looks like everyone's done shooting each other up. Including me. Ooh. Probably weigh a little bit more with a hazard suit on us. Wow. I'm guessing this place used to look like this. I used to really enjoy just watching the fights in the first Half-Life if I could, and not getting involved at all, then eliminating the leader. But here in Black Mesa, the enemies are a little quicker, and they're a little smarter at getting cover. So if I can take a shot, I do so without hesitation, really. And I prefer killing the Marines, the humans, over the aliens first. At least when it comes to Vortigaunts versus Marines, because the Marines do more damage and are trickier to kill. Vortigaunts, just timing them well, will let you avoid their lightning attacks. Okay, we're missing something. Let's see. That's not it. Ah, there we go. Uh-oh, that looks interesting. It's like a little bit of Zen. Snarks. They're not only a weapon that you can pick up and utilize, they're also an enemy.
Power 85%. Power level is 100%.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if we can avoid that ambush. I've never actually seen that one pipe before. But I get the feeling we can't. Then why would I be allowed out here? One second, everyone. I'm going to put a quick save here. I want to try to see if I can make this jump. I can, but I'm not allowed to go any further. I'm not allowed up there either. Oh! Maybe we could have stacked the crates and gotten up here and then entered via that way. I have just the timing necessary to make the hop over that one... it's not a pit. I don't know what you would call it.
Holy shit!
Oh, really? Really? Really, game? Really? I think there's... yeah, there's one guy left.
Get him!
Power 65%.
That sounded really close, but I'm pretty sure he's over on the other side of the wall.
Heads up! Frag out! Push, push, push!
Every snark I threw got stuck up there. Every one of them. They refused to do anything, but I guess they distracted the enemy long enough for me to realize my mistake, get down and maybe injure one of the Marines. Come on. That they give you them up there for the perfect opportunity to use the snarks. And I screwed it up. The map designer screwed it up. Let's go with that instead, because that makes it doesn't sound like my fault there. Oh, frustrating. Well, we got everything we're going to get from this place. That's way too quiet.
I think I got him.
I don't know why I try to use the heavy weapons. They're always a mistake every single time I try to use them.
You got nothing!
Okay, maybe not every time. Thankfully, they're trying a long-range attack, which isn't working very well. Okay, that could have gone worse.
You got nothing.
Really? Maybe that's why they didn't move very much. They saw the Marine and were confused as to what to do. Get a little bit of battery power, but we are effectively running on empty at this point.
15%.
That's much better.
Power 45%.
Here it sounds like a large fight up ahead. Let's see what's going on out here.
Power 60%.
Sounds like they're having a bad time. That's so bad. Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky that my aim's bad. You got lucky that I'm bad. Right in the balls. It's always cool when you manage it. It's always cool, even if you take a little bit of damage. Sometimes you gotta take a little bit of damage to be really cool. Oh, what? No! No, no! I guess you're supposed to drop down here and use these? Though I don't know why I would do that without knowing they were there. Why would I risk dropping down into a war zone? I'm gonna stay up where I have some cover. They must have been refueling the aircraft when they got hit by the aliens and me at the same time. Everyone, I feel like there's a zone transition coming up, and I also feel like we've been playing for close to an hour, if not slightly over it. So I think we're going to stop once we hit the zone transition. So, thank you guys for watching, assuming that we're about to end it, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Wheel out in here. Feels like, yeah, it feels like a zone transition any second now. Maybe I'm wrong. Lots of security stations strewn all around Black Mesa. It must have all sorts of different security restrictions for different people. Really inefficient way to lay out the buildings, I think, though. Unless for some reason they were kept far apart. Like, well, I guess that decreases the chance that someone sees something you're not supposed to, depending upon their clearance level. It also means you can get away with other different types of experiments, depending upon what it is. You don't have any interlap. Overlap. Interlap or overlap. Is interlap even a word? This is way too quiet.